Hey folks, Miles Seegers. Let's get the party started. All right, guys, I'm here for the Transformation Tribe Team Hangout. This is our weekly hangout, and I'm just getting ready to get started, and somebody is trying to reach me on Facebook. What else is new? Hey, guys, hope you're pumped up. Hope you're excited. It's Tuesday. It's the beginning of the week, so there's still time to make this a very productive week. And, folks, I'm going to share with you how my mind kind of works. And hopefully, if you want to, you can model me, pick up some of my tips, and build yourself a successful, wildly successful business. So let's get it on, guys. Let's get the party started. I'm going to, as usual, I'm going to be jumping around a little bit, guys. I was going to have a guest on the Hangout tonight, and he couldn't make it, so that threw me a little bit. So it's just me again. However, going forward, I've already mentioned this, going to be having some guests on the Hangout. I think it's very important that you guys get a different perspective for this business, from other people besides me. So I'm going to be having probably one or two guests next week. Going forward, I'd like to have some of you on this Hangout, and I think people can get another perspective, from you guys. Your team members can get perspective from you. We're all one big team, but again, I have many reasons for wanting you guys to come on this Hangout. I want to help you, build your brand, build your name. And folks, the only way you're going to be able to do that is by, there's two ways. One way is by putting your face in front of a camera. The other way is by being a fantastic, good copywriter. So it's one or the other, folks. You're going to need to be very good at writing copy, sending emails to your list as you're building a list. And then the other way, guys, is by just letting people know who you are. And one of the best ways to do that is through videos. And as I say, guys, all the time, if you're nervous about doing videos, folks, it's time to grow up, get over it. So where should we begin, guys? Last week, I did some really detailed training on lead pages, and got a very nice response back from you guys. I knew you guys would like that type of detailed training. And again, I want to give you guys the best stuff. And again, guys, I'm looking for feedback from you. I mean, don't be shy. Don't be afraid to send me an email and say, Miles, I'd like for you to cover this on one of the Hangouts, or Miles, could you go more in depth on this subject? Folks, I'm here for you guys. So, don't be shy. Let's see. I'm going to, I got some notes here, folks, that I'm really not going to cover that much. Most of the stuff that I like to cover is usually in this little noggin right here. So you guys know I live and breathe this stuff. So I really don't have anything rehearsed. I always just, pretty much just talk from the heart. But I do want to make sure that you folks are, how should I say this? I want to make sure you guys are still on the right path. I know when many of you got started a month ago or 2 months ago, there were a number of things going on. There were different goals to attain, and some of those goals were attained, some of those goals were not obtained. Our focus has shifted a little bit on different things. So as a team, folks, I want to make sure that we're all together. I want to make sure you guys are focusing on the right things. Even if you think you're focusing on the right thing, you may not. So again, we are all adults here. You folks are free to build your business however you want. However, I'm going to give you my opinion, my recommendation, as far as how I think you should, be attacking your business. And also, what I think is most profitable. And again, guys, what is our most valuable resource? Guys, it's not money. You know what it is. It's time. So I think it's very important that you use your time, the time that you have. I know a lot of you work full-time. Some of you work part-time. So I think it's very important that you're very efficient with your time, that you make the best use of your time, and try your best to only spend your time on IPAs, income producing activities. And if you attend these Hangouts and you stay in the loop, I'm going to share with you, what they are. Because again, it's one thing to say, focus on income producing activities. You hear it all the time. But a lot of you are new. I can appreciate that. And you may not be sure, well, Miles, what should I be focusing on? How can I get my message out? Well, number one, guys, you need to identify what is your message. And we're going to talk about that tonight, guys. What is your message? And also, what type of person are you? What is your personality? Because, guys, that is the wonderful thing about Doobly. I tell people that we basically have two businesses. We have a customer side and we have a network marketing side. But guys, it's actually more than that. And if you've been in the loop, you've been following these Hangouts, you've been on the weekly Hangouts that Team Wooker has every week, you should know what I'm talking about. So let's get right into it. I'm going to switch screens here a little bit. And hey, Michael, what's happening, brother? I didn't have a chance to get together my list of new business associates, but the ones I can think of off the top of my head, I want to welcome them tonight, as I always do every week. And if you guys have new business associates, let me know who they are. I'll put them on our distribution list, and I'll also be more than happy to welcome them. So, as you know, folks, I'm always multitasking. Even though I don't believe in it, I'm always multitasking. So I want to check a couple of things while we're on this Hangout. Okay. A guy's messaging me on Facebook asking me some questions. I asked him a question. I'm very direct, folks. I get right to the point. He's interested in joining Doobly. He's interested in joining Team Wookar. He tells me he's going to join. So that's all well and good. That's cool. My question is, when? And folks, I want you to treat your prospects with respect, but let them know you're a professional, you're busy, your time is valuable. So they need to get to the point, guys. This is a business here. This is not, you're all friends. I consider you guys part of my extended family, but this is a business and we're building a business and it needs to be treated as such. How did I get off on that tangent? So anyway, guys, let's get into some cool stuff because I really want to, folks, we all have strengths and weaknesses. And again, it's important that you identify right off the bat. As soon as you, for example, we have some new members. As soon as you have became a member of Doobly and Team Wookar, you should sit down with a blank piece of paper and identify what your strengths are. We all have them. Identify what your strengths are and identify what your weaknesses are. And what I would tell you to do is your strengths, you want to, and I'm looking for a word, you want to, I can't think of the word, guys. You just want to attack your strengths. You want to really just make your strengths even better. You want to really focus on them. And then your weaknesses, you want to be aware of them. You want to be aware of them, and you want to make them better. You want to work on your weaknesses. So I'm going to close this window here because it's kind of distracting. This guy's getting back to me. So, and of course, guys, this is live, so nothing is staged. Doing many things at one time. I'd like to. I'm trying to think off the top of my head who came in. It was a holiday week. Was a little bit. People were busy, but I know we do have a team member that came in right before the holiday. I'm so glad he decided to come on board. I'd like to welcome Mr. Michael Jazzy, JC. I think I probably said it wrong. JC or JC, I believe. And anyway, guys, I welcome him in the Team Wookar group, and I also welcome him on my Facebook wall. I know there are others, but I can't think of them right now. But anyway, Michael, welcome to the team, brother. I'm glad you're here. You made a fantastic decision that I know you will not regret. So what I'm going to do, guys, I really don't have a structure tonight. I really don't need a structure. All the information is good. So I'm just going to zip through some things. And I think what we will do is we will talk a little bit about lead pages. By the way, guys, if you have any questions about what I covered last week talking about lead pages with some good stuff, post in the comments section, and I'll try to address that tonight. I want to also get into a little bit of the inner workings of GetResponse and how I use GetResponse as a tool, and how I think you should position yourself with GetResponse. Notice, folks, that I use the word position. I learned this from one of my mentors. Guys, it's important that you position yourself for things that are going to be happening. Now, as you know, Team WooCar, the marketing, the back office, the traffic rotators, guys, all of that stuff is done, in case anybody's wondering. That's all done. Right now, we're in a testing phase. I really wouldn't call it a beta, guys. Some people have been going out saying that we're in beta. It's not a beta, guys. The marketing funnel, the landing pages, all the traffic rotator, all that stuff is done. Right now, we are just testing that marketing information, that marketing material on a small scale before we roll it out to all of you guys, which is going to be very soon. So, having said that, I want you guys to get positioned for what's going to happen. I want you to get positioned because with these tools, guys, you're going to have an opportunity to really blow up your business. And when I say blow up, guys, I mean blow up in a good way. So let me, I'm going to be switching back and forth. Guys, you do not want to see the answer this guy gave me back. Yes, he's going to be joining Team WooCar, but you don't want to see his answer. I'll leave it at that. So, and I don't want to embarrass him. So, guys, it's just fun. All right, you know what I'm going to do before I really jump into it? I'm going to answer a couple of questions here. Pearl has a question. What's up, brother? He wants to know, what do you do when you have a prospect join your list? What is the next stage? How can you get them to join? Well, here's the thing, Pearl. You can't. Let me just refresh my screen again. Okay, cool. I want you to understand something. Again, I don't sugarcoat things. I'm going to be very, very honest with you because that's how you make money in this business. Pearl, you can't get anybody to do anything. You can't. And I know maybe you didn't phrase your question correctly, but you cannot get anyone to do anything. All you can do is present the information, present the opportunity in front of them, and then let them make an informed decision. So now you have a prospect on your list, or maybe you have a big list or a small list. I don't know. Here's what I would recommend. And Pearl, you know what, Pearl? That's a very good Pearl. I love you, brother. That's a good question because if I have time, because guys, time goes so fast, and you know I like to talk. If I have time, I'm going to share with you a live example of what you should be doing with your list. So here's the thing. I'm going to say some things, guys, folks, and it's going to sound like sales hype, but it's not, folks. You're already on my team. I don't need to sell you anything. You're already here. So what I'm going to share with you is the truth. I'm excited because it works. I love building a business. I love helping people. I love seeing other people make money. That excites me. It should excite you. So what I'm going to tell you, Pearl, is here's what you should be doing, Pearl. And I'm going to be talking about Tony Rush a little bit. Love Tony Rush. Let's not make this business harder than what it is. What I love about Team WooCar, and guys, I'm going to talk about Team WooCar, and I'm going to talk about Doobly, because I was on a Hangout last night with Tracy Stark and Constance, and if you guys didn't see that Hangout, I'm going to, I'll send you an email to check it out. I just think it was a really good Hangout. I think it's a good idea that you guys watch it. There was some good content in there. But Constance made a very good point. She noticed that, I guess since the month of November, after the big push to get the SD, there was a November, was it November 1st? I don't remember now, guys. Yeah, it was a November 1st cutoff. And since then, people have seemed to change their focus from Team WooCar to more on Doobly. I will tell you something, folks. Doobly has the product. It's a cashback program. Fantastic product that everyone can understand. Doobly is a wonderful, awesome company. However, guys, I want you to understand something. Look in my eyes here. What we're doing here, it's not about Doobly. Did you get that, guys? This is not about Doobly. This is about Team WooCar. Team WooCar is going to give each and every one of you, I don't care. I know some of you that joined 2 months ago, what have you. Maybe you didn't make the cutoff to become part of the Millionaires Club. You didn't make SD by November 1st. I'm going to talk about that. However, I want you to understand something. Matt Trainer and the entire team is going to give each one of you, I don't care if you didn't get to SD by November 1st, he's going to give each and every one of you an opportunity. He's going to give you the resources to become a millionaire. And I'm not exaggerating, folks. Team WooCar, not Doobly. Doobly is just the vehicle, okay? Team WooCar is going to give you the opportunity to become a millionaire, each and every one of you, if that's what you want to do. Notice what I said, and I did not stutter. If that's what you want to do. Many of you, maybe not you guys, but people I come across every day, they want to make a lot of money. They want to become a millionaire. You know, guys, I'll be honest with you. $1 million is not what it used to be. It's good money, don't get me wrong, but it's not what it used to be. So, guys, making $1 million is not a big deal. When you have the right training, when you have the right tools, and when you have the right team supporting you, which you have here. So, guys, each and every one of you, if you plug into what Team WooCar, not Doobly, plug into what Team WooCar is doing, you have an opportunity here to make $1 million online. My wife and I, we are going to make $1 million online. What I want to know is, are you with me? Are you going to hang with us? Or are you going to follow in our footsteps and lock arms with us so, folks, we can do this together? Guys, I want to see each and every one of you become a millionaire. And then I want each and every one of you on my team, listening to the sound of my voice, to go out there and show other people. Guys, we got to put our oxygen mask on first. I want to help each one of you get to $1 million in earnings, in Doobly earnings. And then I want you to go out and show other people how to do what you did. And I think by doing that, that will be a step in the right direction to making some much needed changes in this world. Because, guys, Team WooCar, it's about changing the world. And you should know that. You should know that if you saw Matt's State of the Union address. And also, if you were fortunate enough to become a sales director by November 1st, you're part of the Millionaires Club. Matt Trainer just put out a video the other day, 2 days ago, I think it was yesterday, about the Millionaires Club and how it's going to work. Now, having said that, I am under NDA. I cannot say anything about what, guys, I can't. I cannot say anything about what Matt Trainer talked about. However, listen to me very carefully. What Matt Trainer talked about on that video, all of you are going to benefit from in due time. But for now, I have to keep my mouth shut. Because you know what, guys? If I expose what Matt Trainer talked about, no ifs, ands, or buts, I will be kicked out of the Millionaires Club. And I don't want that to happen. So, guys, relax. You're in the right place, and this is the right time. So, without further ado, excuse me a second, guys. I don't know why my nose starts to run a little bit when I do Hangouts. I don't have a cold. I feel great. I guess it's all the enthusiasm. I really don't know. I really don't know, guys, but excuse me a second. Okay, anyway, I want to, guys, I love what I do. Let me ask you a question. Do you love what you do? Do you love this business? Do you love helping other people, sharing what you learned? I hope you do, because that's what it's all about. Guys, this is not a job for me. This is a business. It's a livelihood. I love. Well, enough about that. You guys know I love what I do. So let's see here. Let's get into some good content. Excuse me a second, guys. Love my water. So today is December 2nd. We have about 4.5 weeks of 2014. Guys, now is the time to, if you don't have some, make some end of month goals as far as people you want to bring in your business, customers you want to sign up. Guys, let's really make a big push for December 31st. Guys, you know what? Last year, my wife and I did not go out for, you know what, guys? Last year, my wife and I did not go out for New Year's Eve. Some years we go out, some years we don't go out. So last year, we kind of alternate. Last year, we did not go out. As a matter of fact, guys, New Year's Eve, at the stroke of midnight, do you want to know where me and my wife were? Sitting right in this office. We had a hangout, not Team WooCard, it's for another business we're in. We had a Google Hangout midnight on New Year's Eve, and we loved it. So this year, she doesn't know that yet, but this year we're going to go out. We're going to go out this year. And why are we going to go out? We're going to go out because we are going to celebrate, number one, the fantastic year that we've had. Number two, we're going to celebrate the fantastic month that we've had. Now, you notice, I'm thinking ahead. It's only December 2nd. We are going to have a fantastic month. Question is, are you going to have a fantastic month? You're the only one that can answer that question. So let's move on. I'm just checking my notes here, guys. I'm just breezing through a couple of things because I don't want to miss anything. And guys, new team members, because I don't have your names in my head. If I missed you, I promise I will welcome you next Tuesday. I did welcome Michael, but I know there's some others, so I'll welcome you guys next week. It's no problem. Real quick, guys, some things I want you to do. A couple of things I'm going to go over real quick. I want to talk real briefly. I want to keep this brief, guys, because I want to kind of get response. I know you guys love that type of training where I'm sharing my screen. Guys, I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not going to be able to do that every week because there's just administrative stuff to go over. There's team stuff to go over. And I'm also going to be having guests on the Hangout. But when I'm not doing that, we will be diving deep, guys, into the training type of material. So don't worry, guys. I got you covered. Just stay with me. We got some good stuff coming up. So real quick, guys, I want to make some things clear. The monthly qualification voucher. Guys, I am so sick. Yes, I am, folks. I am so sick of hearing about this topic. And I am so sick about hearing the misunderstanding about this topic. I will tell you, with MLMs, business, multi-level businesses, which this is not MLM, and other network marketing companies, and another company I'm in, there is a monthly fee that you have to pay monthly. And there's an auto ship depending on if you're in some MLM. So what I'm telling you, folks, is no matter what you do, I don't care if you recruit 100 people per month in these other businesses, you still got to pay a monthly fee. Here, folks, there is no monthly fee. Guys, do you understand something? Doobly is trying to drill into your head what I try to drill into your head every single week. Folks, you join Doobly. You join my team. You are now part of Team WooCard. Folks, you've invested in this business, whether you've invested $594 or you've invested $24.75. Folks, you've made an investment in your business. Do not just sit here and let time go by. Do whatever you have to do, folks. If you need somebody to put a fire under your butt, I can do that. But you need to go out and start producing. And folks, I'm telling you, there is no reason, guys, that in your sleep, you cannot sign up one VIP customer per month. One VIP customer per month. Now, if some of you haven't done that yet, that's cool, guys. I'm not coming down on you, but I'm letting you know you can do this. So your first step in many cases is to sign them up as a free customer. And then as a free customer, they're probably going to upgrade on their own. But if you are using the strategy that I taught you guys last week, as far as not just sending them to a tell a friend link, sending them to an opt-in page where now you got their information, and you, not Doobly, you can reach out to them and you can remind them to use their toolbar. You can remind them to upgrade. Folks, you can easily, guys, I'm telling you, if you believe in what you're doing, you can easily bring in 5, 10 customers a month, just for starters. I mean, you can bring in double-digit customers per month. So what I'm telling you, folks, is Doobly, guys, this is a business. Doobly wants to see you produce. Doobly is telling you, look, we expect you, guys, they're being very easy on you. We expect you to bring in at least one customer per month. Guys, one customer per month. It's not hard. And if you do that, your monthly qualification is covered. There's no fee. In other words, guys, here's what Doobly is saying, and I'm saying it too. If you do your job, there's no monthly fees. You get that? If you do your job, there's no monthly fees. Now, Doobly takes it a step further, which I think is really cool. If you bring in one customer, they upgrade to VIP, plus you get a $20 referral fee. Your monthly qualifications is covered. So, Miles, what happens, Miles, if I have a good month and I bring in 5 VIP customers? Guess what? You're covered for the next 5 months. Let's say you want to cover yourself for an entire year. You don't want to have to think about that monthly qualification voucher thing. Guys, bring in 12 customers and see that they upgrade to VIP. You're covered for the next 12 months. Tell me, what other company does that? I have 2 businesses here. In my other business, I don't care if I recruit 100 people. If I recruit 100 people in my other business, I still have to pay $145 a month in fees, no matter how many customers or affiliates I bring in. So are we clear, guys? So when you're talking to your prospects, and I've had some people, guys, I've even had some people tell me that joined my team, oh, Miles, you never told me there was a monthly fee, which is not true, You know, I've discussed that with almost every person. I will admit, there are some of you, when I was new myself building my team, I may not have covered that because I missed it, guys. I'm human. However, folks, it's important that you take some responsibility, because when you're going through the sign-up form with Doobly, before you pay your money, it does tell you that there's a monthly qualification fee. So if your prospects are not reading, folks, don't feel guilty. Don't feel bad. That's not your fault. As your prospects are reading and they're getting ready to make their investment, make their payment, if they have a question about that monthly qualification, which is right there in plain English, it's their responsibility to reach out to you and say, hey, John, what is this monthly qualification thing? And now you have the knowledge and information, not just from me, but also from Tony Rush, that delivered a wonderful post about a week ago. So, guys, you know, I don't know how else to say this, guys. I mean, you know, I'll just put it to bed right here. I'm just going to put it to bed. There is no monthly fee with Doobly, because if you're doing your job and bringing in at least one customer, or say, for example, you don't bring in any customers this month. Okay, guys, it's not the end of the world. Bring in 3 next month, and you're covered for the next 3 months. So I think I have beat that horse to death. I I don't want to say never because there's new people coming in all the time. But hopefully, hopefully I don't need to address that topic too much more. You know. So anyway, guys, real quick, I in the email I sent you to jump on this Hangout tonight, I did include. I apologize, guys, that it was late. Holiday weekend, busy. You know how it goes. You know, we're busy. I did include the email that I used for GetResponse to send them an email if you want to get single opt-in, which I highly recommend you do. You always want to use single opt-in versus double. And question number 4, if you want to use that same website, you want to provide them with that same website that I use, it's okay, guys. It's fine. I mean, you don't have to, but you know, if you have another website, guys, I'll say it this way, guys. If you have another website that doesn't seem spammy and is very, you know, kind of dry, because that's what GetResponse likes, use that one. But if you can't think of another website, then just go ahead and use that Auto Law website that I sent you, and make sure that you give them your your campaign list, not mine. In fact, I think I left it blank. I said use your campaign there. So that's for GetResponse, guys. Let me come back up to my notes because I feel like I'm kind of jumping around a little bit, and I don't like to do that. Okay, guys, if you're not, guys, I'm just giving you some FYIs. Some of the stuff I'm going to cover, you folks probably already know. These are just FYIs. Tony Rush, love Tony Rush. He does a morning call, a wake-up call every morning. I think it's 4 days a week or 5 days a week. If you don't know where that's at, you can just check the Team Wook or Facebook group, or check Tony's wall. I highly recommend, if you have the opportunity, I think they're 11 o'clock in the morning, Eastern time, U.S. Eastern Standard Time. I would highly recommend that you do listen to those calls. Now, the reason why I'm bringing that up, folks, is because Tony did a call this morning. If you listened to it already, cool. Listen to it again. But if you have not listened to that call that Tony delivered this morning, I'm telling all of you guys, it's mandatory. It's mandatory that everyone on my team listen to Tony Rush's teleconference call. It's not a video. It's just a call you listen to. I want each and every one of you to listen to that. And I do have a link, because some of you are probably asking, where's the link? I do have a link, but I'm going to tell you guys something. The Google Hangout platform that we're using here, and I should have figured this out by now, it seems like that it won't let me post links. It's my platform, but it seems like it won't let me post links. So I'm going to try posting a link here, and if I can't figure it out, guys, I will figure it out later, because I want to be able to post links here. This is my platform, so I should be able to post links. So I'm going to try posting this here. Oh, it worked. Okay, folks, I don't know what was going on before. It seemed like I couldn't post links, but well, at least I can see the link. So I just posted a link, folks. If you guys can see this link, give me a Y. All right, if you can see the link. So I want all of you to listen to that call. If you've listened to it already, I want you to listen to it again, because the mother of all skill, guys, is repetition. You listen to it again, you're going to hear something you haven't heard before. And then you listen to it for a third time, you're going to hear something you have not heard before. Excuse me. So can you guys post and let me know if you see this link? I'm going to write something here. I know there's a delay, but could somebody please post and let me know if you can see the link? Appreciate it. Thank you, Cedric. Cool. All right, so let's move on. All right, so what else did I want to cover tonight, guys? I could talk for the next 3 or 4 hours, which I'm not going to do. Oh, guys, one of your teammates had a question she sent me on Facebook. I'm going to answer that question. You know what? I'll answer it right now. I'm going to answer that question now. And this is it's from Sandy. And I know I'm going to get this wrong. I believe Sandy's in Holland. So she's probably sleeping. Anyway, guys, she says, "Hi, Miles. How are you? I got a question. If I sent someone to a video on the site, videos.teamwooker.com. You guys know which site we're talking about? We have our own YouTube channel. You with me? She says, if I send someone to a video on the site, videos.teamwooker.com, and that person clicks on a banner of Team Wooker and decides to join, then is this person attached to me? Or is this traffic for the rotator? Can you clear this up for me? Very good question, Sandy. Well, I'll tell you, as of right now, the rotator is not, how can I say this? The rotator is working, but it hasn't been opened up to all of us yet. So whether you have, 10,000 credits on the rotator, it really doesn't matter. So to answer your question, if someone goes to a video in the Team Wooker site and they click on a banner and decides to join, they are not going, no, they're not going to be tagged to you. They're not going to be tagged to you. What's going to happen is, how can I explain this? And I may need to check this with Jason. Hold on one second, guys. My screen just, that's odd. My screen just opened up another screen. And it has something to do with Tony Rush. So I must have clicked on something by accident. Weird. Sorry about that, guys. So, all right, let me get back to this question. It's an important question. So if she sends somebody to the Videos Team Wooker site, person clicks on a banner, Team Wooker decides to join, is this person attached to her? No, there's no way, the person would be coded to you, Sandy. The person would go into the rotator because our goal is to drive, eventually, to drive traffic to that rotator. I would tell you at this point, I do not think that they would go anywhere, actually, because even though the site is up and running, the traffic rotator is not going as of at this point. And let me say this, unless the video is yours and they're clicking on a link that you've assigned to that video, is the only way they would go to you. So I don't know if that answers your question. I hope it does. But if they just click on some banner, just any banner in the Team Wooker video page, it's not coded to you. So there's no way that they would be tracked to you. But I'm going to look into that a little bit more, Sandy. I wouldn't worry about that right now because, again, the traffic rotator is not running. And once the site is fully functional. But once all of our marketing material is ready on the back end, for example, Sandy, our funnel is ready. The funnel is actually ready. Right now, they're testing it. That's why, we're telling you not to opt in. If any of you have seen the funnel, which I know some of you have, we recommend that you don't opt in because you're going to screw up our statistics. Right now, they're just running a small random test. Once we have some numbers come back as far as how the funnel is converting, all of you guys are going to have access to the funnel. So, but Sandy, I'm going to look a little more into your question, and I will get back to you if my answer was not sufficient. So, and let me go back to the comments here because somebody's telling me they don't see the link. Okay, so, hey John, what's up? I don't know why you can't see the link, John, because the others are saying that they can. Let me post it again. I'm going to post it again. And John, what you may want to do, John, just try refreshing your screen. If you still cannot see it, send me a message on Facebook. Just send me a quick little message on Facebook, and I will get it right to you. Okay? So let's move on, guys. Okay, real quick. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how much you guys are aware of what's going on with the compensation plan, the binary structure, the way our business has been, has changed as of November 1st. But and you should be aware, whether you have any team members or not, guys, you should be in a loop, and you should be aware of what's going on. And the only way you can do that is by looking in the Facebook group, checking out the posts that are in there. And then, of course, attending all of the numerous Hangouts that we do each and every week, at least 3 or 4 of them, I believe. So I just want to make you guys aware of something, because I'm in a, again, guys, whatever I can share with you, I will. But there are some things that, that I'm under NDA and I can't share. But, what I will share with you, I can. This is public information, what I'm going to share with you now. The binary. Right now, and you guys know this, if you look in your back office, you will see, if you've made any commissions, network commissions, you're going to see that number in your back office. But there's 2 more sections. There's the D2, G2, and then there's the binary. There's like 2 bonus sections. What I'm saying, guys, is the bonus is, if you've made any sales, you're going to have some bonus for the month of November. The bonuses are not reflecting yet. However, I got some good news from the powers that be that actually it's from Tony Rush. Tony says he got a note from the powers that be. The test run of commissions went well. Because, guys, everything is testing. Doobly wants to make sure that all your people are placed properly, and that you will get full credit in all of the commissions that you deserve. That's why they're taking their time to make sure that this goes well. So Tony says that the test run of commissions went well. The new pay plan, let me start this again. The test run of commissions went well with the new pay plan. And we should start seeing commissions in the back office within 24 to 48 hours. So I would say by Thursday at the latest, if you folks have any bonuses owed to you for the month of November, you should see those in your back office by Thursday, at the latest, like Friday morning. So that's really good news. So, and you'll get to see how this new binary pay plan is even better than the old structure, where I believe the bonus was after 3. At the time, they were called TLAs. After 3 TLAs, you got a $1,500 bonus, and there was also a fast start bonus. I can tell you guys, this binary, you're going to make more money than you did with the old pay plan if you were part of that. I know some of you just came in recently and probably have no idea what I'm talking about, because you weren't around in September or October. So stay tuned, folks. Doobly wants to make sure that you make a whole lot of money so you stay motivated and you stay here. That's why they have these crazy bonuses. Your job is just to bring in business associates. Yeah, guys, bring in business associates. The customers should be something, I think, that you're kind of working on on the back end. And we'll talk a little bit about that. I want to get into that subject as far as what I think you should be focusing on. So let's just see if there was something else I wanted to cover. All right, guys. Yeah, there's something else. Yeah, guys, there is something else. Folks, as I said, I want you to listen to that call by Tony Rush. All right, listen to it a couple of times. Number 2, Team Wukar did a presentation last week. I believe, I'm losing track, there's so many. I believe it was the Sunday presentation, which all of you should have saw. It was a live presentation. If you've seen it already, I want you to watch it again. If you have not seen it, well, I want you to watch it. Now, guys, here's what I'm doing. I'm picking out key business presentations. This one was only for the team members. I believe it was not, and let me double check if it was for your prospects. I want to be sure of what I'm saying here. Yep, as I thought. I'm going to share the link with you guys. This was Sunday night. No, I'm sorry, it was Wednesday. Yeah, because tomorrow there's going to be a new one. So you guys need to watch this right away, because if you wait till tomorrow, it's going to be replaced by the new one. So this presentation I want you to watch in your spare time, sometime tonight, sometime tomorrow morning. This was from last Wednesday. If you've already seen it, I want you to watch it again, guys. I'm telling you something. A lot of you folks, like, you ask me questions, you wonder, you're like, Miles, I know you're doing well. I know you're making money. How are you doing it? Folks, I'm sharing with you what I do. There's a lot of repetition. I'll latch on to a key training or a key video, and watching it just one time, guys, is not enough. Don't be patting yourself on the back because you watched the video presentation and you were kind of doing something else, not really paying attention. Guys, you know, if there's a presentation that resonates with you, there's a lot of golden nuggets in it, guys, you need to watch it multiple times. Guys, I'm just telling you how it is. You need to watch it multiple times. So I want my team, you guys, to watch this presentation that they did last week. It's only for team members. So don't share it with your prospects. This is just for you guys. If you've seen it already, watch it again. If you have not seen it, watch it. So here's the link. Let me find it for you. And I'm going to post that in the chat also. Where's that link? Here we go. And as you'll notice, there's no BA number attached on the end because it's not for prospects. So I'm going to post this, and some of you are probably going to be like, oh, Miles, I saw that. Well, if you saw it, I want you to watch it again. I recommend that you watch it again, folks. So let me post that. Okay, so okay, so guys, there's a presentation tonight at 9 o'clock. You know we do them every Tuesday. Try to watch this one before you go to bed, or watch it tomorrow morning, or try to watch it sometime during the day. Guys, all I'm telling you is you need to watch this by 9 o'clock tomorrow night, or it's not going to be there any longer. However, I think I recorded this one. And if I recorded this one, because I try to record them all, it's going to be placed in my back office. Not my back office, I'm sorry. It's going to be placed on our team YouTube site. And by the way, guys, in 2015, probably in January, we are going to have a separate membership site just for you guys. Guys, I got some cool things coming. Just stay tuned. Let me make a note to myself so I'm going to forget. Make sure I record, if I haven't, record the webinar, live training. Guys, I think I recorded it already, but in case I didn't, I do want to record that one. It's a good one. Okay, so let's move on. So, guys, I got one more thing I wanted to talk about before we talk about Get Response, which I know you guys want to talk about. The Millionaires Club, Matt Trainer. Those of you that did attain that goal by November, you got there by November 1st, sales director. You already know what Matt shared in that video. Those of you that you know didn't make it by November 1st, it's no biggie, guys. I already talked about that. I already discussed that earlier in case you got here late. Guys, I really gotta be careful what I say. Let me just say this, guys. Whether you're part of the Millionaires Club or not, because the information that Matt Trainer shared, everyone is going to have access to this stuff. Obviously, people in the Millionaire Club are going to get access to it before the rest of, Team Wukar. Guys, I just want to tell you I'm going to move on. You guys most of you folks have been online for a while. Maybe you have a brick and mortar business. Maybe you've been in some other company. Maybe you're in another company. Maybe you're searching for another company right now, which I highly recommend that you don't do. I'm going to tell you something. What we have here, Team Wukar, folks, there is nothing like this. And this isn't hype because I'm not trying to sell you guys anything. You're already here. But I just want to tell you, there's things that you can't see yet, but I'm telling you, I'll just go back to what I said earlier. You're going to have all the tools and resources to make $1 million online right here. You don't need to go anywhere else. Right here with Team WooCard, not Doobly, with Team WooCard. Remember, Doobly's the company, it's our product, it's the vehicle. Team WooCard is the engine. And when I say engine, guys, I mean engine. God, I wish I could say more, but guys, I just want you to know you're in the right place. You're in the right place because, guys, I know why we're all here. We're not here because Doobly is a cool name. Team WooCard is a cool name. You guys love my personality so much, which again, you know, we're all friends here, but let's get real, guys. You're here because you want to make money for yourself and for your family. So if that's what you want to do, you're in the right place. So let's move on to, I'm going to try to cover a couple of things with get response. And before I do that, I'm going to, I just want to check the comments real quick. Thank you, Gloria. Yes. Yeah, guys, you know, what can I tell you? This is a business. A lot of what we do is watching videos, listening to audios. Some people may think that's a waste of time. All I can say is check those people's bank accounts. A lot of what we do is training by listening, by reading, you know. So I've already gave you guys an audio to listen to. I've already gave you a webinar to watch, and there's another webinar. I did a webinar last night with, and guys, I didn't even have time to even email you guys and invite you. You know, Tracy Stark, I think many of you know who Tracy Stark is, and kind of invited me at the last minute. So I didn't really have time to email you guys. Just it was a busy day. So he did a hangout for his team, just like I'm doing for you guys. And he invited me and another guest, Constance, onto that hangout. And folks, we just got from all over WooCard, we just got a lot of positive feedback that a lot of people really, really like that hangout. I have people contacting me from other teams telling me how much they really like that hangout. So I would recommend that you guys watch that hangout also. And I have the link. I don't know if I have it handy. Oh, you know what? Tracy posted it in the Team WooCard group. Let me see if I can find it real quick, guys. And I got to chop. I got to kind of move on here. Some of you may already have watched it, or maybe you found it. But for those of you that didn't, I want to see if I can find it real quick. Okay, let's see. Let's see. If I can't find it in like 10 more seconds, I'm going to move on. Oh, here it is. I don't know if it's cut off or what. All right, guys, here's what I'll tell you. Look inside the Team WooCard group. Go down about halfway after this hangout's done. Look for a post by Tracy Stark, and make sure you watch that hangout if you haven't watched it, and really listen to what Constance has to say, as well as me. There were three of us, and Tracy. It's a good hangout, guys, and I think there's some good information on there. And if for some reason, guys, you just can't find it, again, send me a note on Facebook. I'll send you the link because I don't have it handy right now. And I don't want to waste time trying to. The link with Tracy, you said you would post. Yeah, Gloria, I'll make sure I take care of that. You know what, guys? I can actually get it right now. I just didn't want to open my Skype because Skype seems to pull a lot of resources from my machine. But I'm going to go ahead and open Skype real quick. Again, this is just me, guys. This is how I am. I like to make sure that you guys have what you need. I'm just kind of anal when it comes to that. So I want to make sure you guys have this link. I know some of you may have it, and some of you may not. Maybe you may not know where to look. Maybe you just joined. And, you know, I want to make sure that all of you guys have the resources that you need. I highly recommend you watch this Hangout if you didn't already. So let me see if I can find it real quick. Then we're going to jump to get response. Plus, I should keep my Skype open because usually John Leveni is usually trying to reach me. One sec. It's coming up now. Tracy Stark. You guys don't know what Tracy Stark is. You need to check him out. He's a really cool guy. Okay. I'm going to give you guys the, I'm going to take it a step further. I'm going to give you guys the YouTube link. I'm going to post the YouTube link for that Hangout. Okay, I got it. Come on, machine. And let me just open the screen and test that it's working. Yes, it's working. So, guys, here, thanks, Steve. You beat me to it. I'm going to go ahead and post it anyway. Here's the actual YouTube link, guys. Thank you, Steve. Hey, Steve. Hey, guys, real quick. Steve just reminded me of something, guys. I want to get some testimonials from some of you folks, and I'm going to include those testimonials in a funnel that I'm building. So, and I had a couple people off the top of my head that I wanted to use because I know these people have been on camera before. I know they're not camera shy. Guys, the testimonial is not going to be written. I'm going to need you guys to make a little video briefly talking about Doobly, talking about Team Wooker, and talking about why you're excited to be on my team. So, Steve, since I got you on here, brother, I was going to reach out to you. I'd like you to, and I'm not saying tomorrow, maybe like in a couple of weeks or whatever, if you wouldn't mind participating, guys. See, guys, I'm very open with my team. I'm sharing stuff with you. You know, I'd like you to make a video, short video testimonial for me. I'd like you to do that, Steve. I'd also like Tony Robinson, who is a sales director. I'm not sure if Tony's watching. He might be sleeping. But Tony, I'd like you to also make a video presentation. I'd like to also have Christina Hansen. Guys, I'm putting you on the spot. I'd like Christina Hansen to participate also and do a video testimonial for me and the team. And I'd like Bernie Golden to do a video presentation for me and the team. Guys, this will take place in about 2 or 3 weeks. I'll tell you guys what to do. Relax. And I want to have you part of the funnel. Now, folks, I picked out these people. If there's anyone else out there that would also like to do a video presentation testimonial for Team Wukar and why you're excited to be on my team and what type of guy I am, you're more than welcome. You know, I'm looking for maybe 5 to 6 testimonials. You know, actually, guys, I was really only looking for 3 or 4, but I can certainly use more. So anybody wants to do that, just hit me up offline, send me an email or send me a Facebook message, and I would really appreciate it, folks. Of course, it's going to help me as far as building my funnel, but what is it also going to do? It's also going to help you get your face out there and bring some notoriety to you. Guys, I was in another business with one of my mentors, Vic Streisers. When I met Vic over 2 years ago, I had some success in my business, and Vic started using me. He started using me in some of his funnels. He started using me in testimonials. And guys, I'm not going to BS you. That notoriety really helped my name get out there and has really helped me get to where I am. So doing those video testimonials, presentations, it's a win-win for you and me. You know, you will be included in my funnel. So That's that. So, and we'll talk about that. And in 2 or 3 weeks, I'll be reaching out to you guys. So, guys, I'm going to switch to get response real quick. Now, what I'm going to demonstrate with the little bit of time I have left, and guys, I know I didn't have a chance to cover a lot of training tonight, but guys, there's stuff that we need to get through. So what I will do is next week, if I do not have a guest, I'll just focus more on just strictly training, just like we did the week before. If I have a guest next week, or if I have 2 guests, then I will do training, more in-depth training the week after. I promise. And I am keeping track. You guys love that training I did. I love doing it because, again, I want to see you guys succeed. You know, I just cut right to it. I want to see you folks make a lot of money. You know, so let's. I'm going to switch to get response, and I'm going to share my screen. And I don't have a lot of time left, so let's see here. Those of you that are not familiar with Get Response, maybe you're new. If you're using another autoresponder like Aweber, that's fine. I use Get Response. I recommend Get Response. You can use whatever you're comfortable with. But these demonstrations that I'm doing I'm going to be using Get Response. I'm going to use the tool that I use. If you don't know where Get Response is, or you don't have it, again, send me a note. I will send you a link for Get Response. No need to go and look for Get Response. Don't need to Google Get Response. I will send you a link. In fact, I don't want to be opening too many things here. Because, guys, I have a Mac, which is powerful, but you don't want to see my desktop. I usually have so much stuff open. It's just, I'm like strangling the neck of my little desktop is like, no, he's not opening enough. I know you guys think I'm crazy. You think I'm on drugs or something. Guys, I am intoxicated. I'm intoxicated with life. I don't drink or smoke. Don't do drugs. Folks, I'm just high on life, and I'm high on helping other people achieve their dreams. That's what gets me high. So you know my secret. So, hey, guys, real quick. I want to share something with you. I'm always sharing something with you guys. I want to share something with you folks. If you do not know what Get Response is, or you're trying to decide, I need to get an auto response. And folks, let me just tell you, if you're new, brand new, you have no clue what I'm talking about, you will need an auto responder. You will. So my recommendation is Get Response. And I'm going to post a link here. If you decide to use Get Response, go to that link. So let me jump to my screen real quick. And with the little time I have left, I'm going to, I wanted to keep this to an hour, but it's just hard, guys. It's just hard. It's hard. So I'm going to, you know what, guys? Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to show you something in Get Response. I'm going to streamline it. This is cool. I'm going to streamline it. And because we have different levels here, some people are more advanced than others. If you're already doing what I'm doing, great. If you're not, there's going to be some golden nuggets here. So let me share my screen with you. Okay. Come on, screen. It's coming, guys. Screen share. Is going to be shared. All right, guys, I think you can see my screen now. So I'm going to move right into it. Here's the deal, guys. I'm going to give you guys a little example that you can do real quick. Someone posted, I think it was Cedric, I think. Someone posted just a comment about income producing activities. And you know what, guys? Cedric, thank you, brother. My next hangout, I'm making a note, always making notes. My next hangout, if there's not a guest, again, because if I have guests, we're going to talk about different things. If there's not a guest next week, what have you, we are only going to focus on IPAs, income producing activities. In fact, guys, I want that to be the basis of all of my hangouts. Your time is valuable. My time is valuable. I don't want to waste your time with fluff. You know, not that tonight's hangout was fluff. There's stuff we needed to cover. I don't want to waste your time with fluff. I want my team to focus on just income producing activities because, guys, that's what's going to fill your bank account. So next week or the week after, we're just going to cover some income producing activities. I'm going to talk about one right now. Now, if you're in the loop, you know that every Tuesday and Thursday, we do a team WooCard. We do a prospects hangout. There's going to be one at 9 o'clock in 20 minutes. As an income producing activity, I recommend you guys do one of two things. And this is going to work whether you have a list or not. If you have a list, guys, every Tuesday and every Thursday, you should email your list and include the link for the hangout that's going to take place at 9 o'clock tonight. That is a brand new webinar presentation. You guys joined my team. You know I was using the October 2nd webinar with Tony Rush and John Lavinia. You're not going to continue using that webinar presentation. Mix it up. Use a different one. Use a newer one. Use an older one. Whatever you want. Whatever one resonates with you. And maybe you want to rotate them. See which one is pulling better. Do some split testing. So, but if you want to be, if you want to send your list fresh webinar presentations, which I recommend you do, all you got to do is look in the Team WooCard. In fact, guys, you don't even need to do that. Let me show you something. John Lavinia posts a link every Tuesday, like in the afternoon or something, as far as there's going to be a webinar tonight, and this is for your prospects. So what I did, guys, is, and I know you can see my screen, I took that link, because, guys, it's the same link every week. I took that link. Oh, please don't tell me I clicked on that. I don't want to click on that. Hope it didn't click. Yeah, it did. Hold on one second, guys. Because, see, I don't want to open Safari. I don't really use Safari. I don't like the browser. It takes a lot of resources. So, guys, you got to bear with me for a second while this thing opens. Okay, I'm going to close Safari. Just give me a second, guys. I'm sorry about the delay. Guys, do you see why I don't like using Safari and Google Chrome at the same time? Because Safari has a tendency to lock up my machine. So I did not mean to click on that. Give me a second, folks. All right, while that's Safari's trying to close, and I think it just closed. Let's move on. So you guys can see my notes here. This is the live training. If you can't see this, maybe you want to make your screen a little bigger. Team WooCard, teamwookard.com/live is a training we do every Tuesday and Thursday. The link does not change. Here's my BA link, okay? So what I did is I forwarded that to a domain. I forwarded it, guys, just purchase a domain. I created a domain called Millionaire Formula Simplified. So this way, I don't need to wait for John Lavinia, okay? That's not the one I want to use. I got a lot of emails here, guys. I'm gonna share an example of what I'm gonna use tonight. I think I'll use this one. Yeah. So, guys, this is an income producing activity. You should be mailing your list if you have one. And yes, guys, I know you can see my screen. I know you can. Cedric, I was just checking your note, brother. This is an income-producing activity. This is one of the income-producing activities that Tony Rush recommends. And guys, can I tell you something real quick? Can you make a note? Can you guys make a note for me? When Tony Rush tells you to do something, do it. Don't question, do it. Make that a note. Okay, so this is an income-producing activity. So, guys, if you don't have a list, you can certainly post on your Facebook wall. Hey, there's a Hangout tonight that you're not going to want to miss. And you can post a domain. Don't post Doobly or Team Wooker. Don't do that. But you can buy a domain, forward that domain to the link, to the Hangout. Or you don't have to post a link at all. You can say, listen, there's a cool Hangout happening tonight. If you'd like to attend, message me. Guys, however you want to do it. And I'm saying this is for people that don't have a list. You can use Facebook. You can also, guys, I'm going to really throw a monkey wrench at you. You can also use Craigslist. Craigslist. Now, I know that's kind of it's not real targeted. It's kind of like a shotgun approach. However, guys, we're going to get into some Craigslist training, and I'm going to show you guys how you can get Craigslist to work for you. Guys, I'm just letting you know that there's a million ways. So anyway, guys, let's get right to it. Guys, I'm going to do this live. I got a few minutes left. I've already sent this email, a couple of weeks ago or whatever, last week. I'm going to send this email right now to my team. Now, this is how I recommend, if you guys are using GetResponse, a lot of you are not using it correctly. I know that. I want you to use it this way. So here is my subject. After this webinar, you probably won't sleep. I'm even going to change that. I'm going to change that right on the fly. And I'm just going to, guys, this is just off the cuff, off the top of my head. I'm going to write something cool like, this is where you want to put on your marketer's hat. You want to put on your marketer's hat and start thinking. And when you immerse yourself, when you read daily for 30 minutes, like I've told you guys to do, when you watch videos, guys, you won't need to search for ideas. Guys, ideas just come up top of my head just like that. Because I make sure I'm in the game. I work on myself. So we're going to say something like, when I saw this, everything, hold on 1 second, guys. Everything changed. You want to, guys, this is some marketing tactics. Your subject lines, guys, are very, very important. Guys, your subject line is almost more important than what's in the body of your email. Because if you don't have a subject line that's going to catch their attention, you could have written the best email in the world, and no one is going to open the email unless you have a good subject line or something that's going to create curiosity. So I'm saying when I saw this, everything changed. Everything changed. And my prospect, my list, is probably saying to themselves, well, what did he see? They want to, what the heck what did Miles see? So when I saw this, everything changed. And I actually have it right here. So I'm going to get rid of that here. I was wondering why I had that on my mind. And guys, there's no right or wrong. Here's what I'd recommend. Short email, medium-sized email, long email. They're all right. You need to get a feel for what your list responds to. A long email is fine. A short email is fine. There's no right or wrong. I mix them up. This one's a little bit long. I'm going to try to shorten it real quick with the time I have left. So, or maybe I won't even. I'm going to try to shorten a little bit. Yeah, I'm going to get rid of this. Watch this, guys. I'm making changes right on the fly. Watch this. This is taken from an old email, and I'm taking that same email and I'm modifying it. I'm modifying it right on the fly. I'm going to write something like, and guys, I love I love writing emails. I love copy. I love doing videos. What was that behind my desk? So here's what I'm going to do. I can remember, and guys, the structure of your email is important. I don't have time to go over all that tonight, but we'll talk about this. The structure of your emails, how you don't want the sentences to be too long. You got to remember, a lot of people are looking at your emails using their mobile phones. So you want to make sure that it fits correctly, the content. Let me get back to this. I can remember when I first jumped online. No matter how hard, and see I have they, I'm going to change this. No matter how hard I tried, and this is true in the beginning, guys, very true. No matter how hard I tried, I just couldn't seem to make my first sale. I can remember when I first jumped online, no matter how hard I tried, I just couldn't seem to make my first sale. Man, see, now when I wrote this last week, guys, I was talking about other people. Now I'm structuring it where I'm talking about myself. No matter how hard I tried, I was frustrated. You guys, you see what I'm doing here. And I know some of you do this. I hope you do. This is not hard, guys. No matter how hard I tried, I was frustrated. Not to mention, see guys, I'm changing the context. I'm talking about me now. I was spending a lot of money on marketing, but I got to change all of this, guys. So bear with me, guys. We got about 10 minutes left. Hang in there. Don't go anywhere. This is some good stuff. Not to mention, I was spending a lot of money on marketing, but my results still didn't measure up. The efforts I was putting in. I can remember staying up late at night thinking, why the heck is this so hard? Then I stumbled upon what you're about to see tonight. When I saw this, okay, cool. I got what I want. Okay, we're done. We're done. So stay with me, guys. Guys, this is good stuff. I don't think other sponsors do this. Stay with me. So here it is, guys, and I'm going to show you some golden nuggets. We got about 8 minutes. You want to proofread, guys, before you send out any emails, and you also want to test all your links. I don't care if that link is there. You want to test your link before you put it out there live. I can remember when I first jumped online, no matter how hard I tried, I just couldn't seem to make my first sale. No matter, see, this is why I want to proofread. All right. Know how hard I tried. No matter how hard I tried, I was frustrated. Not to mention, I was spending a lot of money on marketing, but my results still didn't measure up to the efforts I was putting in. I can remember staying up late at night thinking, why the heck is this so hard? Then I stumbled upon what you're about to see tonight. Guys, I'm getting ready to send this to my list right now. Normally, you want to send this to them throughout the day, but I'm just sending it on the cuff. Join my team tonight at 9 p.m. USC Standard Time. Find out where we are no longer struggling. Here's my link, the Millionaire Formula. That's my domain I'm forwarding. When I saw this, I knew this was what I had been looking for since the day I started my online business. I also knew this would work for anyone who wanted to build a successful online home business. Don't take my word for it. Join us here tonight and get ready to lose some sleep. Boom. My secret, my Skype. Yes, unless they're coming in droves. Guys, give them your phone number or get a Google phone number. Give them your Skype. You want them to be able to have a way to reach you. Then I have a little PS. As an added bonus, if you decide to work with me, I'll personally train you and show you step by step how to get started and hit the ground running. just like I'm doing with you guys. So boom, we're ready to go. Except now, here's the thing, guys. Man, I hope, guys. You know what? I will be able to finish this by 9 o'clock. But if we're not done by 9, a few minutes late, stay here. Stay here and then jump on the 9 o'clock one. It's not going to kill you if you're a few minutes late. I want you guys to get this, and I think I'll be done by 9 o'clock. So, guys, when you mail and get response for any autoresponder, most people are just using HTML. You don't want to use just HTML. You want to use plain text and HTML because there are some of your customers, not customers, some of your leads, some of your prospects, they have old mail engines that will not recognize HTML, depending on who their mail provider is. So if you use plain text and HTML, you're going to get a better open rate. In other words, more people are going to see your email and you'll have a potential to make more money. So pay attention very closely, guys. This email I have here, all you want to do is copy and paste it over here. Even if you took the time to type it on the HTML side, don't do it that way. Because you may not know this, but behind the scenes, the way these mail engines are configured, the way this technology is configured, that your technology, I can't get too technical here, guys. Your technology is not reading these words. It's looking at the script behind the words. So if you copy the text over here, it's going to capture the script the way it should be. And guys, that's all I can say about that. I don't have time to really cover it the way I wanted to. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just paste this in here. Here's my one from last week. Let me just get rid of that. Let me get rid of that. This is from last week. Now here's the new one. Copy and pasting. Boom. Okay. Now, what you want to do is, watch me, guys. You want to hyperlink this. And guys, I know some of you know this, but some of you are new. So you want to hyperlink this. Hyperlink. See that little chain? That's a hyperlink. Insert. That's been hyperlinked now. Now, I'm going to hyperlink this one. And there's a reason for hyperlinking. We can talk about that another time. You definitely want to hyperlink in case your get response gets shut down. We got to move here. We got to chop. Now, it's done. I'm going to leave the text as it is. So what I recommend, guys, is that as soon as you're done doing that, you want to save a draft. Click on Save Draft. Do not send it out right now. Save the draft. Okay? Now, here's the email. It's in draft form. Because you see here, the text has changed a little. So I want to modify that. I'm going to use 3-point, and I'm going to change this to, guys, you can use whatever text script you want. This is just the one I like to use, Tacoma. And I'm going to make that 4. That's cool, because we got to get going. So now I'm going to save it one more time. And guys, the reason why I'm saving it, because I want to see what it looks like before it goes. Okay, so here I have it, and I'll make sure I haven't missed any links here. Here I have it in HTML. Here I have it in plain text. You want it on both. Now that I have it the way I want it, this is very important. A lot of people don't know. For the reply to, you want to click Don't Use. Don't use a reply to. I'll explain later why. Don't use that. That's going to stop your open rate. All right. So now that I have Don't Use, I want to test it. These here do not have any of these checked. Do not check your click-throughs. Trust me, don't do it. I'm going to send a test email. Always send a test. I'm going to send it to myself, to my Gmail. Once that test is completed, I'm going to blast it out to my site, and we will be done. So let's check my email. Come on. It should be coming shortly. Sometimes it takes a little bit to get a response. Let's go. Come on, move. Now, I'm going to check something, guys. I want to make sure it didn't go to spam. You do want to check that. because if it did go to spam, I can show you guys how to stop it from going to spam. Okay, it's not in spam. Here it is. Here we go. Takes a little while sometime. So here it is. So my list is going to get this. They're going to click on that and see where it's going. It's going. See, they're starting in they're starting in a few minutes. There it is, guys. There it is. So I'll just leave. Well, you know what? Let me close that because I don't want that to start playing and I'm talking to you guys. Okay, so it's been tested. Now we're ready to go. Jumping back to get response. So remember, your from, you want to use a from, of course, but your reply to, click on don't use. Don't use any of those. So now we're ready to go. Now, guys, I'm only going to mail a segment of my list. I built a separate list for my Doobly business. Guys, I'm really taking you behind the scenes here. I segment my list. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to mail this to a segment of my list. I'm not going to mail this to everybody. Just a segment. I'm just picking some that I want to mail to. I'm not mailing to everybody. All right, that's enough for now. I got more, but yeah, that's good. 800 people, that's enough. Guys, it's not the number, it's how targeted they are. And it is 9 o'clock. Talk about timing. So real quick, guys, pay attention. Send this newsletter immediately. Turn this off. Turn off Twitter. Turn off Facebook. And click uncheck that publish. You don't need those. That's going to mess up your open rate. Click on publish. It's off. It's gone. Click on newsletters. Here it is. It's being delivered. See this right here? It's being delivered. So I'm going to unshare my screen real quick, just so I can say goodnight to you folks. Okay, here we are. We're back. So, guys, I hope you've enjoyed the Hangout. I hope you can see what type of training you're going to get from me each and every week. And again, I just want to tell you guys, you're in the right place. You're in the right place. I will see you back here next Tuesday, 7:30 U.S. Eastern Standard Time. We're going to have some more fun. We're going to go through some more training. Now, right now, guys, I want you to jump over to the Team WooCar presentation. And if you guys did not have a chance to mail your list or to post it on Facebook, guys, you can do it tomorrow. Mail your list and say, hey, guys, there was a Hangout. If you missed it, I recorded it for you. And with that said, guys, I'm Miles Seegers. I'll see you guys next week. Have a great night. I'll see you folks on the other Hangout. Take care.